Well, it seemed inevitable when the polls were announced for this inaugural World Baseball Classic. The U.S. would face Japan at some point in the tournament.
Yeah, no, there's a home run hitter.
Good to see you.
On that WBC Japan team, there were only two U.S. major leaguers at the time, Ichiro and Otsuka. All of the rest of the players on Team Japan were stars from the Japanese Professional League, and they're being opposed by Derek Jeter and Alex Rodriguez and Ken Griffey Jr., and they're in awe. They stood further away from the batting cage than they normally would, almost as if they were fans instead of peers. And Ichiro sensed this, so he gathered all of his teammates in the outfield before the game, and he said, look, this is no time to admire your competition. You are professionals and you can be better, so you don't need to look up to them, you need to look down on them and beat them.
He swings and stings along on the right field. Wells backing up, turning, and that's gone.
He then goes into the game, and on the third pitch of the game, he takes Jake Peavy deep over the right field wall.
Ichiro jumping all over the Jake Peavy pitch and taking him out of the ballpark to make it 1-0 Japan.
So everybody bought into the message because Ichiro just showed them exactly the way they had to do it.
If Ichiro set an early tone, the next 9 innings would be closely fought. A taste of October baseball in March.
It would remind you of a 7th game of a World Series because it was so intense. It was back and forth. We were down. We tied it up.
Derek Lee ties it with that one swing.
The game would remain tied into the 8th when Japan appeared to take the lead.
The call, or rather the reversal of the call.
Wind coming in on it. Nishioka tagging up. Here's the throw home. It will not get there. And Japan retakes the lead 4-3. Now they're going to appeal at third to see if he left early, and he did not.
We were watching from the dugout, and there was an unusual movement at third base. Nishioka kind of rocked back to gather momentum before he broke to home.
He didn't tag the base, I don't think. Yeah, he did. Well, he went back to the ball. He left too soon.
They have overturned the call at third base and erased the run.
A pivotal call in this game. Did he leave early? Did he not? 11 years later, we still don't really know if he left early. But certainly it was a controversial play. The Japanese team was very frustrated with the result.
And their frustration would only deepen when Alex Rodriguez came to the plate in the bottom of the 9th with a runner on third.